everyone, it's Lucas. Today we're going to be building a wallet out of a roll of duct tape as the continuing of part 2 from the previous video. So now, we're going to do the same thing that we did for the beer cozy by making 3 layers of tape going down and then another layer on top. So now, clean up your edges. You want to make sure you kind of get an idea of how long you want to make it, so you're not wasting a lot of tape, but you always want to have some room to play with. Now, I personally don't want a bulky wallet. That will be cleaned up then. Right along here. So, you can kind of clean it up to the thickness that you like. And then same as before. Using this to clean up your edges. Now you can kind of get an idea, if you take it and you fold it in half, you can kind of get an idea of how big your wallet would be. So, if you think that's too big, maybe you want to shorten it to there, or there. That's where I'm going to shorten mine to. You can do this before you finish the edges, obviously. Now we have a nicely sized wallet. Now let's clean up the edges. Now, as you can see, this is pretty much the same thing as the beer koozie, only on a bit of a smaller scale. And we're not going to be taping the edges, obviously. So this is a nice, small little wallet. I'm not going to be using this for cash. I can use it for like my school ID and like my debit card and stuff like that. So since I'm only really going to be putting in 2 things, I'll just make 2 pockets. You can make it as big as you want, with as many pockets as you want. You can make it bigger and then make a bigger sized pocket, and you can put money down inside. You can make one, I've made one with like a little flap before, put change in. So you're just going to take your strips, this is where you can mass produce them if you wanted to, and just make like a really long one and then cut it however long you want your things to be. The cool thing is that's why I always leave room to work. I didn't really like the way that edge turned out, so I can just take that edge right off. Put down a new piece. Now it depends what you wish to do. I'm actually going to leave this little strip in here because that can actually help hold your card in place. You want to be careful though, because it can also keep your card from coming out. Because it might get stuck to the back of the wallet. You could cut these separately, or you could just keep them together like I am. Trim your edges. Technically, if you wanted to, you could just do the one pocket, so you can put money in there. You could put cards in here. You could use it for a whole bunch of different things. So now you've got the basis. And I know it's a little sticky in there. That's why I like it to be a little sticky, because it'll help hold your card in there. Helps keep it from like sliding out. So like I can use this as like an example. If I just stick this right in, it could easily move in and out. That's why you could also make it the deeper. So you just stick it in. There's your card. Use it, kind of press it in. You could put your cards down here, and you could technically take this. Show you in a second. And use one of your scrap pieces, kind of tuck it in like that, and press it up there so you can keep money over here, and you can keep your glue, so I can still take my card and I could still like slide my card in, keep it in place, just take it, pull it away. But now you've got a spot for your cards, you've also got a spot for your cash, all fitting in there. And I recommend, if you have something nice and heavy, put like a nice crease there, and then put something on there heavy for a while. I'll use the roll to kind of get it going. You know, maybe if you have like a textbook laying around or a phone book or something heavy, keep it on that fold for a little bit, and then it'll stay nice and folded. It's creative, it looks nice. People are gonna ask you like, oh, where'd you get that, or did you make that, how'd you make that, that type of stuff. And you can tell them that you made it yourself. Thank you everybody for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you've yet to subscribe, consider subscribing. In the description below, you can find different science experiments that we have done, or the product reviews that we have done, and you can find the link for part 1, which we made the drink koozie. We also did the cleaning hack, and we also did the makeshift belt that you can make in a quick pinch. Please leave your different experiment ideas in the comment section below for science experiments, making things, or even product reviews that you'd like us to try out here on the show.